What if Goku was betrayed and locked in planet prison? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 2?
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is Goku T20!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do a what if discussion on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. Previously on What If Goku Was Betrayed and Locked in Planet Prison, we mentioned that Goku has now won the Tournament of Power, as Daishinkin was watching the entire thing, and he began to fear Goku slowly, because he noticed that Goku is learning this power way too fast. As a mortal, he's the only mortal to ever master Ultra Instinct, and that gave him a step to be closer to the Angel's power. According to Daishinkin, there was once a mortal who was stronger than the Angel themselves and ended up killing them, as he also went to the same path as Goku, and to avoid that, Daishinkin decided to do the impossible, as he decided to go and lock Goku away. He then deceived Goku by telling him that he's going to train him, as Goku got very excited to train with Daishinkin, and before the training session can even begin, Goku got knocked out cold, as he saw himself all chained up on a remote planet known as Planet Prison. Daishinkin then came to Goku and told him that he's going to die here, and that the chain that's there are slowly absorbing all his ki and life force, and he'll die very soon. From there, Goku felt very betrayed in anger, as he had so much anger towards Daishinkin and couldn't believe that Daishinkin betrayed him. Daishinkin also told Beerus to make sure all the mortals from Universe 7 will do everything they can to make sure Goku does not escape this planet. Find out what happens. Will Goku escape Planet Prison or not? Will be answered inside this episode. What if Goku was betrayed and locked in Planet Prison Part 2? On Planet Prison, Goku has yet again been left alone in a planet known as Planet Prison, where Daishinkin locked him away and told him that he will never be released again. Goku stands there all chained up hopelessly, with no hope left within him, wondering, how did all of this start? What made Daishinkin lose his mind thinking that Goku would betray him? As he said, what in the Zeno's going on? 1 minute I'm winning the Tournament of Power and even brought back all the universe, and then they trick me and they get me all locked up here. How do we know how to react or respond to this? Was Beerus behind this? Did Whis have anything to do with this? What did they tell the Grand Priest to make him not believe me? Chi-Chi, Gohan, Goten, I wonder how they're all doing. I don't know when I'll be back, but I promise I'll come back to you guys, one way or another. Just wait for me for a little longer. As Goku continued to feel confused and all alone in this remote planet, wondering what went wrong and how can this be resolved. Back on Zeno's palace, Daishinkin has now arrived, as he saw that Zeno came towards him and said, "Hey Daishinkin, how's Goku? Did he come back home? I want to play with him. He said he'll be my friend." My lord, I understand your frustration, but you need to let Goku have some space. He just fought the very intense tournament, and he deserves a rest, don't you say? Okay, I guess so. I guess I'll be waiting for him. Very well, my lord. When he's ready, I'll bring him to you. In the meantime, why don't you play with your counterpart? As Zeno began to go and kill his boredom by playing with the other Zeno from another timeline. As he walks right back into his chamber, but Zeno had no idea what was happening to Goku, as Daishinkin kept that a secret from him and he didn't want no one to know, since he is only looking for the best interests of the angels and everyone else. If I don't take this in the right step, Lord Zeno will find out, and if he intervene, I'll just have to convince him that Goku went rogue and that he's very dangerous to us. But I cannot let Lord Zeno find out right now. If he does, he'll know that there's something up, and the way he has this feeling for Goku, I'm afraid he might even take on Goku's side and not us, the angel. But father, why don't you just tell him that he went rogue? I'm afraid that if I tell him right now, he might go and erase Goku like I said, or take his side, and I cannot erase Goku being erased. He is a danger to us, but I don't want him dead, but I don't want to free him either. Well then, father, what would you like to do about this? We'll need to hold an angel meeting. Bring all the angels and destroyer at once to inform them about the situation in hand. Should I also inform the rest of the universe about this? You know, the mortals? Not right now. I'll let the destroyer do that. But in the meantime, the gods need to know about Goku. As Vados went and she began telling the multiverse about the Grand Priest that is summoned, and he wants all angels and destroyer to meet them at their palace. Back on Earth, after the Tournament of Power, Vegeta and the Z-Fighters has arrived home, as they are very happy to be with their loved ones and see that everyone's alive again. And from there, they just had a very intense tournament, so they decided to take a break. But Vegeta, on the other hand, wanted to get stronger, since they all knew that Goku was busy training with the Grand Priest, and knowing that he cannot keep up with Goku gave him more than enough motivation to keep breaking his limit so that he can surpass Goku one day. Beerus, on the other hand, already told Vegeta and Gohan to come to his planet and begun training, as Beerus kept Goku's secret just towards himself and no one else. From there, Whis went and he began training Gohan and Vegeta, and as you know it, a few weeks has passed since they begun training. Whis decided to go get some help, as he called his attendant, who is Beerus, who is also a Galactic Patrol officer, but he is also an angel. And from there, he came to assist Whis, as he went and started to train Gohan personally, while Whis continued to train with Vegeta along with Beerus, since Beerus had an idea to transfer his Hakai power towards Vegeta. With that, Whis saw that Vados has come to Beerus' world, as she informed him that Dai Shinken would like to see them all, but not Beerus. Beerus had to stay back. Whis and Beerus then look at each other, as they knew what was the meeting about, and from there they have went and meet their way towards Zeno's palace, while Beerus continued to train Vegeta and Gohan. Everyone has now arrived to Zeno's palace, as Daishiken greeted all them and said, "Welcome, my fellow angels and destroyer. I have summoned you all here for a very important meeting regarding Mortal 786. What? Did you just say Mortal 786? Grand Priest, are you serious? But how? That is right. But that makes no sense. The mortal is dead. How did he come back? Relax, let Father speak. Mortal 786 has been reborn, but this time, the mortal is Son Goku. What? Goku? Do you mean the man who got the Omni King to hold a tournament of power? Yes, he is the one who is at high risk of being the next Mortal 786. You all seen him inside a tournament of power, didn't you? He's the only mortal who got the power which the angel possessed, the Ultra Instinct, and seeing him master it showed us that he has Mortal 786. Father, excuse me for saying this, but do you have any proof that Goku is the enemy? Have you seen him? How pure of a heart he is. I mean, the Omni King himself likes Goku. He's the only mortal who can shake the Omni King's hand, something that none of us angels have the guts to do. Let alone, Father, do you have any proof to back it up that Goku can be this evil? Whis, that is enough. I know you have this touchy feeling for him. After all, he is from your universe. You even trained him. But you cannot deny the fact that this originated from your universe. And now it's time to put an end towards this once and for all. Whis, quiet! You're gonna get us killed! Typical brother of mine's always a sensitive one. And the soft one too. Who you calling soft? If you think you're that strong, why don't you come show me then? Calm down, no one's fighting no one. And as for you, Whis, our proof about this mortal is remember the last mortal before dying what he said to us. Seeing that Goku, I have no doubt Goku can be the one. The last mortal did told us that 786 will be reborn again. That power is now gone towards Goku's head, and if he loses it, he can gut us all. Now make sure guys, Goku remains on planet prison. He cannot escape. With that, all the angels and destroyers were shocked to hear that Goku can be the mortal who they all feared before. And as they have all agreed to go and keep Goku locked up in planet prison, Daichi can continue to go and persuade Zeno that nothing is happening, while he has convinced himself that he has made the right move. With that, everyone has now returned right back to the universe, as Beerus was very stressed out. Whis seemed to be the only one who was against this idea, and from there, he started to talk back with the Grand Priest, which got Beerus to look towards him and say, "Whis, are you crazy? How could he talk back to the Grand Priest? If he wants, he could kill you right there." "I'm not afraid of him, Lord Beerus. Father may be wrong on this. There's no way that Goku can be that evil." "Whis, silence!" With that, Vegeta noticed the distressed face on Beerus and Whis, as Vegeta looked towards him and said, "Okay, what the hell is going on? Ever since we came back from the tournament, you two been acting very weird. Getting me and Gohan to train out of the blue? Hey, by the way, how's my father doing, Whis? Gohan, Vegeta, there's something we need to tell you. Whis! We cannot tell them! That is enough, Beerus! What is it? What's going on? Tell us what? Goku isn't training with the Grand Priest. What? What do you mean by that? Where has Kakarot been then? Goku has been taken to prison, and he's been locked up in a planet called Planet Prison. What? What? My father? Alright, I have heard enough now. Look here, we got no choice but to obey the Omni King's order. After all, Daishinkin told us that we have to be against Goku, so that's what we're going to do. Otherwise, do you want all of us to die? I told you to train here because I'm gonna make sure you two end that mortal's life. And if you refuse to fight Goku, I'll just Hakai where you guys stand right here. Vegeta and Gohan were very shocked on hearing that Goku has been in prison this whole time. Back on Planet Prison, Goku fell asleep as he began to hear someone talking and saying, "So, you are Son Goku, huh? The one that brought back all the universes." Huh? Who is there? You are the reason why all the universe came back. And now you're here all sealed up, betrayed by all the angels. Who are you? We will meet very soon, Son Goku. As Goku woke up and looked around and said, "What the heck? Who was that? Whoa! What is this power? Who are you? And why did you enter my world? What the? How is this guy this strong? But he's pure evil! What is going on in Planet Prison? Who did Goku just encounter with? Is he a friend or a foe? All of this will be answered in the next episode of What If Goku Was Betrayed and Locked Up in Planet Prison. Make sure you click the bell, my Z fans, so you'll be the first to know to find out. Will Gohan and Vegeta obey Beerus' order and train to kill Goku? Or will they retaliate and kill Beerus instead and try to save their friend? Make sure you click the bell so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out. And if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it so you can become the first Z Fighters. And if you haven't, subscribe to my boy Vegeta T23. Please subscribe to him now.